has been marginally less humid the last couple of days. It has not been completely unbearable. What was that, Tuesday? Today's Thursday, Tuesday. It's nasty out here this morning. It was cloudy the majority of the day, so I really got a lot of yard work done. Pretty awesome. Worked like most of the day outside because of the cloud cover and the low humidity. It wasn't like cool, but it was not like super duper hot. I have no idea what I'm doing today. I don't know that I'm doing anything, to be honest. Do we need to headbutt each other? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what his problem is. You're just loud. Hi, Nuggie. What you doing? Nons? I hear Bunny. Yeah, how is everyone? Do we need to kind of check color today? We're at 2 weeks, 14 days post worming. And so we would need to do another round next week. I'm gonna be out of town at what 21 days would be. So we do kind of need to see how it's going. Yeah, I know. To see if we need to do that when I get back. I don't know what videos are gonna be like for like this week and next week. I'm filming this on Thursday. You guys typically get a video on Friday. I think you're gonna get this video Friday, just maybe like during the day. You guys are just looking at me like I've lost my mind. Everybody's drying off nicely. We'll look at everybody here really quick. But let's get the knuckleheads some breakfast. You need some breakfast? Mostly. Okay. Little Nugget, I'm just letting her clean up what was left out of the milking bucket instead of making her own plate. There's no reason to do that. She can clean up what was left. One thing that I want to get done today, and it's not anything exciting that you guys are going to want to watch me do, but it's probably what I'm going to do because it is already really hot. I was going to weed eat some more by the creek. Maybe just a little bit warm for that, we'll see. So I've been trying to weed eat the grass on the edge of the creek bank so that we don't have all this tall grass on the edge of our creek so that it just like looks nice, but probably be okay for 30-ish minutes this morning. It's just, yesterday would have been better to do it. But it's my dad's birthday yesterday, so I went to go eat lunch. So I didn't really have time. Probably should have gotten up a little bit earlier today. It's 8:30, but still. Good morning. Good morning. Look at all this slobber. Look at all that slobber. I know, it's hard. You have to walk so mom can walk. We do this. Walk and stop. Walk and stop. Keep going. Keep going. I know. Always right behind me with that tooth. Gets me in the back of the leg every time. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come down here. Grains, they're eating it faster, but what I don't understand is there's a bowl right here of food that Bean just left. Bean! Beano, come here, buddy! It's like, I don't get it. Oh, it is sticky hot. It was nice. It just hasn't been like this, and I can tell you I know that it's not just me because the pigs have dumped all the water out of their pig pools already this morning. And the last couple of days, I've not really even had to fill it up because they just haven't used it as much. It is what it is. It's been interesting. No one has mowed their grass in like 2 weeks. I mowed Tuesday, like I said, and it was cloudy. My neighbors on either side have not mowed their grass. I've mowed twice since either of them have mowed. I don't know. We got a rain a couple of weeks ago and I have mowed like once since that rain. They have not. Very likely we'll probably only be mowing every 2 weeks or at all anymore the rest of the summer until we start getting rain again, which may be closer to September. The way the forecast is looking, it's gonna be back over 100 next week. It's just mid-90s today. So I usually like to get them wet first thing in the morning, just get them like hosed down really well. They're not exactly cooperating this morning, but we'll see. So this is what I need to take care of this morning. I've actually been trying to take this down like in chunks to the creek and dump it. What I don't want to do is dump it in a place where it will like spread seed. All this pigweed has come out of hay. I don't think I can do it in one load, but we're gonna try to see what we can get on the mower and cart it down there. It's really old hay from the other house. We had like 3 or 4 bales left that we brought so that I can take the tarp and put it on this bed that I cleaned out. I need to get rid of the grass that's left in this bed and tarp it and put this fence back on top of it just to keep it dead for the rest of the summer and kind of maintenance. On this bed, we had that big tree. We've cut it down. This was blueberries, and you can kind of see the stumps of the blueberry bushes. They all died because there's just not enough sun on this side of the house. Are you done with your breakfast? Are you ready for a cookie? It's damn ready for a cookie, Mama. Sorry, the camera got too hot. It's that kind of day, isn't it? Are you ready for a cookie? Is that what you're looking for? You're a good girl. You're a good girl. All right. Hello, Zelda goat. Oh, come here. Oh, here we go. She's so sweet. I'm hoping. She's looking better and better. She's still really tiny. Not tiny like Tink was tiny. Just smaller. Slower grower for sure. So we're gonna go out for the day. Everybody's like, I'm not about that. See, we're not about it. So we miss our snacks. Are we missing our extra snacks? So we are. No. Buns is just living her best life. Carrying them some water out. They have been drinking all of this water and probably would drink as much as I would keep filled up out at the bottom down here. So I try to come out at least once or twice a day and fill up this with some just milk jugs of water. Oh, I just dropped water in my sock. Lovely. It is what it is. They are eating down certain sections like pretty dramatically down to the dirt, and then other sections are long, but we don't have a lot of things we can do right now to change it, because even if you kind of moved the nets, they would still probably do the same thing. So we may move the nets not next week, but the next week out in like long instead of fat, I guess. I'll show you. To just get them on something fresh, leave them some access to the trees. But what they get right now is more space because we use the hard fence. Look at you all coming. Look at you all coming. Yeah. Good morning. Come on out. Come on, Pepper. Come on, Shanagi. Come on, on. Come on, Nani. Come on. Ted, little nugget is still nursing. I don't know if you guys can really see, but she's nursing on Nani right now. Nani's standing for her and letting her nurse. We'll kind of watch that. We may have to tape Nani's teats to get her to dry off, just depending on health. Probably do a quick herd health check this morning to see how the wormer is working for everyone. I will say Poppy's poop is pretty much getting back to normal, which means our wormer is working at least somewhat. So I'll probably let the camera cool for a minute and then we'll start checking color real quick and see how everybody is doing. Come on, Chai Chai! Bring your mama! Come on, Mama Goat! Come on, Nani! It's like I just really don't want to come out there. Okay, so apparently I didn't push play, but I just checked everybody's color. I'll show you on Twiz how I do that real quick. So, between the legs, head, roll the eyelid back so that you can see it. And she's not gonna be happy because I've already done it. She could use another worm. So, all the girls that were milking could use another. So, Twiz, Poppy, Zelda, I didn't check Padme yet. Just gonna assume Nani all could use that follow-up dose at the end of the worm life cycle. But double check my, like if it's 15 days or 21 days today to make sure. And we'll do a second round. And so when I wormed, I did both Prohibit and Siductin, and we'll do that again. I want you guys to know that Pepper has started talking again. So if you guys have been with us, Pepper is 2 this year, and we kept him because he's disabled. Or we thought he was disabled. I think he's visually impaired, and I still think that he doesn't see quite as well as he should, because he still has moments where he gets separated from mom and will just freak out. Not like he did when he was a baby. Like he used to just stand in the barn and scream like something was killing him. Didn't he, Chai Nuggie? You wouldn't know, you weren't around. So we kept him because it's just real unsure what the issue was. But, like, since he's matured, he's not really made any noise, which wethers typically don't. They don't really have any reason to make noise. They don't have any hormones. They're not ever talking to, you know, their progeny or anything. Are you the sweetest thing? But he started yelling lately, and I honestly think it's because typically Nani's babies have been gone. So, like, this is his second season with mom having babies other than him. And so last year Nani had a girl, she had Coco. She was one of the very first to get picked up, so she was like gone. But now mom has another baby that she's taking care of, and I think he's like a little bit jealous, or like just, I don't know, like goats don't get jealous, but like just trying to figure that dynamic out. Like finding mom, being with mom, but mom is with this other baby, trying to figure that out. Because they're very bonded. And usually what happens, I don't know what you've got on your face, this gross, is like Twiz and Pixie now are spending more time together. Now that the babies are gone, those moms and adult kids will kind of go back to hanging out more. So it's just been like super interesting to watch that dynamic, because I've never kept a third. I kept Fern. You know, Twiz just kind of did her own thing, and Pixie and Fern hung out, but then when Fern died, Pixie went back to being with Twiz a lot. So it's just been, you guys are all licking me this morning. I'm already sweaty. Hello, sweet girl. It's just an interesting dynamic to me because they prefer to be with their mom, just like they have a buddy or best friend. And that's kind of how they are. Maybe not when they're grazing, but just when they're like sleeping. Now, like Tink and Cece were always together. And so Tink was just a little bit lost there for a while, but she's kind of figured it out. You know, she just kind of chills and she hangs out with different goats, and she's doing okay. I've been really pleased. She's become a little bit more snuggly and a little bit more attached to me than she was when her mom was here. She is pretty independent, and Cece was that way too, just pretty sassy and didn't really want snuggles or scratches all the time. Like, she'd let you pet her, but she wasn't one that was gonna like seek you out. But since Cece has been gone, she's definitely been like more inclined to come up to me on her own and look for snuggles or pats or an extra snack. Haven't you, sweet girl? We just miss your mama. We do. We miss your mama goat. She and Pepper hang out a little bit. That was kind of my hope, was that maybe she and Pepper, because Pepper's a little bit smaller too, would kind of bond. Or gone too much works. But some of them just are loner goats. Zelda's a loner goat. Like, she doesn't really care to be with anybody else. Link is a little bit that way, has kind of his mom's personality, where a lot of the other girls, you won't ever see them like out by themselves. You will see Nani, so Pepper's mom, you will see her out by herself a lot. Right now she's got Chai, and Chai is kind of a handful, so where Chai is, Nani is. But you like wouldn't see Daisy out by herself. She's always going to be around some of the other goats. That one has been out in the rain before by herself. So she may just end up being one of those more independent girls. Yeah, right, sweet girl. Mom loves her Tinkerbell. Yes. That's a big yawn. Big yawn. Looking okay as far as barber pole worms go, but we're definitely going to stay on top of it. We may end up worming them pretty frequently for the next few months. Like, literally just because everything's so burnt up. We'll see.